This is going to be the most exciting bitless demonstration that we have ever seen. So you're about to see either our greatest success or our greatest failure. Today we have Lisa riding her Morgan horse, Rockelle. What I'm going to do is just ask Lisa and Rockelle to basically take direction and show us what the horse can do at various gaits. So first of all, if you would just bring her into a walk, do a few things, and at some point I'm going to ask you to stop, and we'll carry on from there. And please stop. Alrighty. And at some point in time, I'm going to ask her to stop. And that would be right about now. Stop, please. Excellent. And let's kick it up a notch and go up to the canter. Lisa and Rockelle were in here a little bit earlier demonstrating all the things that this beautiful Morgan horse can do. And I'll ask you to stop, please. Excellent. Bring Rockelle into the center, and we'll ask her to back up. And back, please. Nice and straight. What we're doing now is the cloverleaf pattern. She's using her regular bit and bridle, and later on we're going to switch her into the Nurtural Bitless Bridle and see how she behaves. Because for years and years and years and centuries, we've pretty much always assumed that you need that bit in the horse's mouth to be able to give them this amount of control, this amount of direction. And what we're doing is challenging that theory and saying you don't need the bit in the horse's mouth. If you have a bridle that gives you enough pressure and release, that you can do exactly the same thing. Now that being said, we've never tried this particular test before. So everything that she's doing with this horse and the bit, I have a very good memory. Wow. And we're going to repeat this bitless. Now Gerry's going to come here, Lisa's going to get off, and we're going to switch Rockelle over. And for the very first time, all we did earlier is we just took the bridle down, made sure we had one that fit her. It crosses under the horse's chin. So when I pull, if I pull on my left rein, what it's going to do is instead, it's going to travel to the strap that crosses the opposite side of the horse's cheek. So if I pull, it's going to turn the horse's head just as if you were standing beside it and turning the head gently with your hand. Now, when Gerry's got it fitted, he's going to take just about 5 seconds here and just demonstrate to the horse. And horses learn that quickly. So he pulls on that rein, the horse turns that way. He pulls on that rein, the horse turns that way. He pulls on both reins, and the horse backs up. That's it, horse is trained. It used to be that the bitless bridle was sort of a tool of last resort. Oh yeah, that horse just won't use a bit. It's got such a bad mouth, you can't put a bit in it. It's got such a bad attitude, you can't put a bit in it. But now, people are choosing to go bitless. And it's sort of riding on the heels of the natural horsemanship. We've learned that horses respond to pressure and release. So it makes sense, after you've done all that natural horsemanship training, and your horse will follow you around and respond to pressure and release, why then would you stick a hunk of steel in the horse's mouth? We got the nod, we're ready to go. And stop, please. Stop brakes. And kick her up to a trot. And stop. Alrighty. And let's canter. And whatever you want to do. Let's go in circles. And stop. Thank you. And what we're going to do now, back up. This is what the green horse yesterday had a little bit of trouble with, but had trouble in the bit as well. That seems to work. And now, looks like Lisa's happy. So this is bitless. This is the first time this horse has ever done this pattern without a bit in its mouth. Kind of makes you wonder if you really need the bit. We train 4 young horses to ride in only 2 days. Horses, when they're young, it's so much easier when you don't have the bit to contend with. So what do you think, folks?
I don't know if any of you have noticed it. It felt like I didn't have to use barely any contact at all, and she was very responsive.